Hello, dear one. Thank you for joining me in this space. My prayer for us this week is, may you seed your life with hope. My week has been a messy one, and I've let my self-care slip, convinced that I don't have the time or energy for it. It always feels like the sensible choice at the time. Put off the self-care so that I can cope in the moment, but it never works. The self-care practices are what help me cope, what sustain me so that I can cope. But there it is. In that moment, I'd rather be in the mess of coping than stepping out of it to care for myself. Maybe this feels like a commentary on our society in general. We're too often taught to put off our own needs in self-tending in order to tend things others have determined a priority. Dishes must be done before meditating, grocery shopping before joy creating. And that's not the way I want to live anymore. It's not the way my body will let me live anymore. And I don't think it's a sustainable way for our society to operate. I've always thought of self-care as helping me maintain my health, helping me keep up, helping this chronically ill body and mind be as functional and normal as possible, keeping me on the treadmill of productivity and usefulness. Why, hello, I didn't realise that belief was in there until now. Ugh. Apparently, I've been missing this nuance, glancing right over it, just skimming right on past it. Maybe you have too. We're told that self-care is about taking care of our needs, and it is, but not so we can just keep being productive and useful members of society, not so we can just keep being cogs in this machine of normativity and ableism and neurotypicality and all the rest of it. We're not here to be ground down. We're not here to be used up until we're not of use anymore. We're not here to tend our needs just enough that the societal machinations can wring out every last drop while leaving us hollowed out and empty. Our world needs more from us. We deserve more from us. Self-care needs to be about tending ourselves so that we can be the fullest expression of who we are, whether that fits the societal norms or not. Self-care needs to be about meeting ourselves exactly as we are, how we are, not trying to shore us up in the facade of trying to be something else which society has deemed more worthy. Self-care should be the practices that help us come back to ourselves, in all our mess and fullness and glory, and see ourselves with compassion, with love, with awe. Self-care should be the practices that seed hope in our lives, that delight us, that remind us of our worth, whether we are useful and productive or not. Self-care needs to be the act of sowing seeds in our lives that will bloom hope and love and joy, that will grow into strong pillars of self-assurance. They're not there to make us functional, but to make us confident of our worth, even when we're not. If you'd like to explore some journaling questions and a tarot spread, to take this a bit, just one more step further, there's a link in the description below, because I believe that you are worth tending. I believe that you deserve hope and joy. I believe that you are fully loved right here in this moment.